kind since the inauguration of his cabinet. He says that beyond the more talk and less action that has been the bane of governments in the past, he would want to particularly focus on government and business leaders as partners in the growth and development of the country. In a poll conducted before the retreat entered its closed-door session, the Minister of Finance and the Coordinating Minister for the Economic Management Team, Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, identified lack of infrastructure and corruption as the major problems affecting the development of the country.
6 months into his administration, President Goodluck Jonathan has gathered key functionaries in his cabinet to sit side by side with leaders of industries in Nigeria to brainstorm and strategize on what he calls the most critical issues in the development of the nation. But they must define the retreat objective and the expected outcome. And so, from an electronic device opinion poll among themselves, the coordinating minister in charge of the economic team, through 3 questions thrown open to the participants, identified the lack of infrastructure and corruption as 2 major factors bedeviling the development of the Nigerian nation.
We have 2 huge challenges: lack of infrastructure and corruption. So I want us to keep this at the back of our mind as we go through this retreat, because we are not just here to talk and discuss. We've done enough of that. The key here is that we're here to talk about solutions. So anyone who raises a problem during the retreat will have to talk about a solution to the problem.
That gingered the participants into action. President Goodluck Jonathan, in his opening remarks, sought for constructive engagement with these business moguls on how to achieve the transformation agenda.
This retreat is organized to encourage discussions, debates, and partnerships between members of the private and public sectors, including our regulators. Our hope is that this will help to secure a constructive engagement among all stakeholders to achieve our desired national economic objectives. This is a historical responsibility. Our people demand it, and we must work together to deliver on our promises to our own citizens.
The president says enough of overdependence on oil. He intimated the participants on how he intends to reverse the trend. He says his administration is open to the views on the issues, including the administration's proposals to build fertilizer industry, employment generation, as well as the proposal to phase out petroleum subsidies in a responsible way.
There are proposals to phase out petroleum subsidies in a deliberate and responsible way that will enhance revenues for capital stock formation, leverage of private sector investments in public-private partnership to help bridge infrastructural gap, and create incentives